Hello everyone and welcome to my 90-second TTM video. TTM stands for Through the Mail, where we send out autograph requests to folks, famous people, athletes, and hope they send their stuff back, signed preferably. This is Ed, also known as the Angry Old Man by his sons and his wife. Hoping everyone's been doing well and staying safe and having a good spring so far. It has been a while since my last TTM video, and that's because I haven't gotten anything. Nothing. I've sent out tons. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not writing the right letters. I have no idea. But a lot of people have been getting stuff back, I've noticed, on like SCN and SFN and all that stuff. So I finally got returns. Yes! Very happy to have gotten three in the box today, or three this week, little bit last week, and two failures. Yes, got two failures. I'll show you those too. A bunch of 4 shoutouts for channels. I like to shout out different channels if I can. But again, hope you all been doing well. Been watching all your videos. They have been fantastic. A lot of great ones out there. So hope you enjoy this one. First, I'll get to the shoutouts. These channels here. This one, Collecting Maddox. Don't know if I've shouted him out before, but I'll do it again if I did. Why not? He's a good channel. He's a Maddox fan. Collects a lot of Greg Maddox cards. Good collection there, so check him out, Alan. Then we got a new one I've been recently watching, Chasing Cards. Does some TTMs as well. Give them a look-see. And the third one is Scoots Collectibles. A little bit of everything there too. Scoot does a great job. He's got a lot of great videos. And the fourth one, I don't think I've ever shouted this one out, but I've been watching his stuff for a long time. Roll Tighter Man is the name, and well, he's an Alabama fan, but shows you a lot of great pickups he has and of his cards, so check him out as well. Those are 4 great channels, and I think you'll like them. All right, let's get down to the returns, the failures. This one took 10 months and 2 days. Came all the way from Idaho. Nice of him to send the cards back. I'll say that. But he didn't sign them. And that is Mr. Billy Butler. He didn't sign that one of the Yankees cards. Maybe he didn't like himself on the Yankees. I don't know. Or the Kansas City Royals cards. So 10 months for Billy. I didn't get it. That's okay. At least I got it back. But that's part of the game, you know. You send them out and hope they sign them. He sent them back, which, you know, better than just throwing them in the garbage. And the second one took a whole year and 20 days. Yes, all the way from North Carolina. It's not that far. And the picture came back of Mr. Brad Keselowski. He didn't sign my picture, and he sent this note, or RFK Racing did, about Brad will not be signing any former partner memorabilia. I don't know what that means, but okay. Any die-casts. I don't want to send any die-casts. You know, it tells me to go various racetracks. Well, forget that, Brad. You know. Took him a whole year and 20 days to do that. Give me a break. But that happens. That's part of the game. So, not disappointed. All I can say to them is, you know, what did Al Pacino say to Fredo in The Godfather Part 2? Get in the dinghy. You're done. So they can get in the dinghy. But no, just kidding. That happens. Part of the game. Not the fun part. But let's get to the successes. Yes, successes. After all this time, a video with some successes after my tour. Exclusive tour of Europe, Scandinavia, and the subcontinent. I finally got some. This one took 1 year and 12 days. Yes. It takes a long, long time. But came back. I thought they were done, but he came through. And that is Mr. Brett Butler. Got him on the old tribe card there. And I got him with the San Francisco Giants. formerly of New York. I don't know where they're going to be going next. And then on the LA Dodgers card there, formerly of Brooklyn. I didn't have any Braves or Mets cards, but glad to have gotten those back from Mr. Butler. Again, took a little over a year. Came from California, and there was no fee. But I'll tell you a little bit about Mr. Butler, Brett Morgan Butler. He was born on June 15th, 1957 in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Currently 66, but he'll be 67 next month. Wound up growing up in Libertyville, Illinois. After he graduated high school, he said he wanted to play college baseball. And his high school coach kind of, laughed, scoffed at him a little bit, whatever you want to say. But he did make the team at Southeastern Oklahoma State. He was twice named to the NAIA All-American Baseball Team. And he was the first, as they were known then, I don't know if they're still known as this now, the Savages' first 400 hitter when he hit .439 in 1977. The Atlanta Braves selected him in the 23rd round of the 1979 amateur draft. He made his debut in Major League Baseball on August 20th, 1981. And I remember when he came up with the Braves, I was like 9 years old. That was right after the strike, and boy, did they hype him up. Because the Braves played on TBS, which if you had cable, you got. Everybody got. Brett's career went from 1981 to 1997, where he played with Atlanta, Cleveland, then known as the Indians, San Francisco, played with the Dodgers on 2 different occasions, and the New York Mets. In October 1983, old Brett was traded to the Cleveland Indians along with babbling Brooke Jacoby to complete the trade that sent Len Barker to the Atlanta Braves. In 1984, he was the first batter a guy by the name of Roger Clemens faced in Major League Baseball. It was in 1996, though, that Brett learned that he had carcinoma of the tonsils, a type of cancer which rarely involves the tonsils. And this time it did. Now, Butler didn't smoke. He was never a smoker. Both his parents were big, heavy smokers. So the doctors believed it was the secondhand smoke that actually caused his cancer. He had an operation and treatment. And what happened? Brett came back to the Dodgers lineup in September of that year. So that was a great story. He came back to play baseball. He made the All-Star team once. That was in 1991. One time. I thought he'd made it more when I found out it was just one time. I was like, whoa, I was shocked. That was when he was with the Dodgers. He hit .290 for his career. Very solid hitter, leadoff hitter. Had 2,375 hits, 54 homers, drove in 578 runs, and had 558 stolen bases. So I would put him in the Hall of Very Good. He was a really good leadoff hitter. After his career, he was a coach. Coached to the Arizona Diamondbacks for a season, and then with the Miami Marlins. He also managed in the minor leagues before that. Managed the Reno Aces AAA team and led Reno to the AAA National Championship in 2012 when they defeated the Pawtucket Red Sox. So, thank you, Mr. Butler. Appreciate you getting back to me. Really good player. As I said, I thought he was like in the Hall of Very Good. Number 2, this one came all the way from Utah, I believe. Took over a month. There was no fee. She signed my 8x10, and that is former Olympic swimmer, Summer Sanders. Get up there, Summer. Kind enough to sign the old 8x10 there, sitting on the diving board in her USA outfit. Let me tell you a little bit about Summer Sanders. Summer Elizabeth Sanders was born October 13th, 1972 in Roseville, California. She's currently 51. By the age of 3, she could swim a whole lap in the pool. So that's more than I could do at age 3. I could tell you that in the pool. I was barely floating, I think. At age 15, she drew attention by barely missing a spot on the 1988 Olympic team, finishing third in the 200-meter individual medley. She wound up going to Stanford University, where she won 8 NCAA titles and back-to-back NCAA Swimmer of the Year titles, and helped Stanford win the 1992 NCAA Championship. The 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Spain, She won 4 medals, 2 gold, a silver, and a bronze. After her career in swimming ended, she wound up going into TV broadcasting, hosting shows. So she's had quite a career. If you watched when NBC had the old NBA, she had a show on that as well. So Summer Sanders there, nice 8x10. Thank you. And the third and final one came all the way from Nevada. Yeah, way out west. And this gentleman signed my baseball. And that is Mr. Rick Kester. Household name? No, because he didn't play that long. This took only 16 days. No fee. No fee. He signed it. And Richard Lee Kester, Rick, born July 7th, 1946, in Iola, Kansas. He's currently 77. Wound up pitching for the Braves from 1968 to 70. He has like 2, I believe, like rookie cards. You know, the 3 cards. The 3 picture cards. And in his career, he didn't win any games. He didn't lose any. Had a 5.98 ERA. Struck out 31 batters. So, not a long career because he had an injury. And I asked him to sign Atlanta Braves 68 to 70, which he did. Put that in the bottom. It was nice of him. I enjoy getting it. He even sent a note back on my note saying he's happy to sign my ball, even though his career ended prematurely due to a shoulder injury. That'll do it for a pitcher. You know, he's extremely grateful for the great life experience of playing with the Braves. And here's Rick Kester, so I got 2 out of that. But yeah, heck, you know, he struck out 31 batters. That's more batters than I ever struck out in Major League Baseball. So I would have gladly sat on the bench, you know, just to be there and have 2 different cards, you know. Hey, that's great. But Rick Kester, thank you so much. It's a nice addition to my autographed baseball collection. Like my balls. Gotta say that. I like them. Well, I hope everyone's enjoyed this video. It's only been 12 minutes. Hopefully not too long. 12 minutes of your life. I hope you'll get back. You never know. Should be. I want to thank you all. I hope everyone's doing well. Staying safe. You know, be kind to each other, one person at a time, because that's the best thing to do. Let's, you know, make the world a better place. Love everybody. And hopefully I'll have another video real soon.